Hello, good morning, and welcome to another video. There was a video before this one, and there will be another one after it. So, it's been a while. I've been uploading videos a lot less frequently lately, just because I've been kind of focusing on other things. But it's time for a little update. I'm still in my car, obviously. I was in a hotel for a little while. There was that winter storm that came through, and I managed to get enough money to stay in a hotel for like a week and a half, which was pretty nice. I got a shower and I was able to play my guitar a little bit. So that was good. But I'm back in the car. My car is not doing great. The battery is completely dead right now. A jump start would probably maybe get it started. There's like a 50-50 chance. But the engine has been having so many problems that I've basically just given up on running the engine regularly. Even with the cold temperatures, it just overheats so quickly that it doesn't even charge the battery up anymore. And it's just kind of like not worth it. I was paying for jump starts and I was like flagging people down for jump starts like every single day, multiple times a day. And it was just getting like too much. And I decided to just give up on it. And now I'm charging my stuff like at Barnes & Noble, at McDonald's, and just in the local shops around here. Barnes & Noble is fine. It does get busy, so sometimes I walk in and there's like no outlets open, and the Wi-Fi there really sucks, but it's fine. It does the job. Right now I'm waiting for them to open. They open in an hour, and my phone has plenty of charge for now. But yeah, I have been using my laptop a little bit more. Not much going on with that. If I want to make music on my laptop, I need money to be able to buy the desktop version of FL Studio, which is what I've been using on my phone. The mobile version is only $15, but the cheapest version of the desktop version of it is $100. And I wouldn't want the cheapest version. I'd want the one that's like $180 because it has all the features that I need. But I have looked into other ways to get it, but I haven't been able to do that yet. So I'm just waiting for some money to come in. And basically what I've been doing with my time is just making a lot of music. I've been making at least one song a day, sometimes two. I've been posting on my Patreon regularly and posting on Bandcamp as well. I have a couple more albums out since the last time I posted a video here. So go check those out if you're interested. And yeah, that's basically what I've been doing with my life, just making a lot of music because it actually brings in money. Money has been slow for basically the whole month of February since I got out of that hotel. The donations have been slow, but I have been making a bit of money with the music, so that's been coming in. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Making a lot of music because it seems to be what's paying, right? And it's what I can do consistently every single day. I don't take a single day off from making music. I've just been very motivated. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And so I'm very happy to do it every single day. Even when I'm a bit tired and I don't really feel like it, usually I try to open the program and make a little bit of music anyway, and that gets the ball rolling, and then I feel like doing it again. So every single day making music. Aside from that, certain things I need to take care of. I need to get my ID renewed. I need to get my health insurance renewed. And so I'm working with a case manager, I'm expecting a call from a case manager pretty soon. They said they would call me yesterday, but that didn't happen. But apparently I'm a priority case because they don't have a whole lot of homeless clients. So they're going to be helping me out, hopefully. I've worked with case managers before, and it's hit or miss depending on the case manager and what resources are in the area. Sometimes they can help a little bit, sometimes they don't really help at all, and the appointments are basically just a waste of time. So we'll see how it goes this time. I do really need to get my ID renewed because if that runs out, we're gonna have problems. But yeah, other than that, not much is really going on. I'm a little bit bored at the moment. I mean, it's still making music, that's fun and all, but only takes like a couple 3 hours a day to do that. And I'm basically just waiting for my income with the music to increase to the point where I can, get into housing. And it seems like it's gonna happen. I would need to increase my income by like 4 times. I need to quadruple my income to be able to afford housing at minimum. And if I can't find a landlord that would, rent to me without the like 2 or 3 times income that they require, I'd need to increase it even more. But hopefully with working with a case manager, I can find a landlord that'll let me rent for, with the minimum amount of income, and I'll be able to get into housing. Around here, housing is fairly cheap. Like the cheapest housing is like $800 a month. And I've been getting that at least with donations, but since I don't have a way to like, that's not job income, it's not exactly something that a landlord is going to accept, right? Even if you can afford housing, it's still up to the landlord whether they're gonna let you rent, because if your income is whatever, it is, if your income is from donations, they're gonna see that and they're like, you don't have a job. And like, what if these people that you're getting money from don't have the money one day, right? So that's, my main goal. I'm hoping to get into housing by the end of the year. I really, really, really don't want to do another winter. This weekend is going to be cold. Next week is going to be cold. And then after that, it's going to be like windy, probably for the whole month of March. It usually is. And after that, it's warm again. I'm really tired of being cold. And I'm tired of living out here in the wintertime. And I don't want to do it again. Because every year I crash out really bad and I have a really bad time, and it just sucks a whole lot of money out of me and a whole lot of energy out of me. And I haven't even been able to play my guitar because it's so cold, and I lost my calluses, so playing my guitar again is like painful, but I'll do it. I did make one song with my guitar on this most recent album. That's going to be released on Monday on Bandcamp. But if you want it early, you can check out my Patreon. It's currently fully released on my Patreon. So, yeah, that's a little update about what's going on. Not really much. Just a lot of making music and just increasing that income. I'm marketing myself mostly on Tumblr because people really pay attention on Tumblr. People are generous on Tumblr. I'd like to eventually increase my equipment, right? Get more equipment so that I can do more with music, so that I can get more instruments, like digital instruments, and, like a MIDI controller, and start working on my laptop instead of just on my phone. I did get a pair of headphones, just like the cheapest Bluetooth headphones I could get. They're, AirPod knockoffs. They kind of hurt my ears and they're not great quality. But my phone doesn't have a headphone jack, so I have to use Bluetooth headphones, and the latency it's fine. It's not a big deal. So I was able to play my guitar with a metronome and record, which is kind of new. I wasn't able to do that previously. And my sense of timing is pretty bad. There's a reason my artist name is Timeless Interval. But playing with a metronome helps, and you need something in your ears for that, because otherwise the metronome sound gets picked up by the microphone. But I'd like to make music with like lyrics eventually. I do have one song that I released on my music channel called Carpet Guy that has lyrics, and that was just an experiment to see if I could write lyrics and like what that would be like. And it's essentially 4 limericks and a hook. But it works, it's fine. I'd like to record a better version of that, maybe put in some drums and stuff as well. Maybe write a riff for it, something like that, and get the vocals a little bit better, because I had to record that song basically the way I'm recording this video. Just, put my phone to record and play the guitar, and it took like multiple takes, and the sound quality is really bad. So I'd like to record a better version of that as an experiment to see what I could do with better equipment, but I need the better equipment first. And ideally, I'd like to be in housing. before I really start increasing my equipment. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing with my life. It seems like making music is the thing that's gonna pay off, and it has been paying off pretty well. Eventually, once I increase my income from music about 4 times, then it can replace the donations and I won't need donations anymore. And then I'll increase it a little bit more, hopefully, and get into housing. And it's been going really well. I mean, I'm in a desperate situation, so I'd like it to be going faster, but the rate at which I'm making music and making money from music is genuinely incredible. It's something that anybody would be thrilled about. I mean, imagine you just start a new skill and you're doing it for like 4 months and already people are paying attention enough to pay you for it. I've almost made $500 on Bandcamp. I'm $4 away from my first $500, which is great. Bandcamp Friday is coming up. Bandcamp Friday is the first Friday of every month. Bandcamp waives its fees, so any purchases, the full amount will go to the artist. So a lot of people bought my music on the last Bandcamp Friday, and I'm hoping a lot of people will be buying these new albums that are coming out on the next Bandcamp Friday. And the good thing is I can make music very quickly. That's not like necessarily the best strategy, but the songs are good. It's not like they're rushed. It just happens that I make music very, very quickly. I'm very efficient with it. But hopefully like every month, 1 or 2 new albums will be out for the Bandcamp Friday, and hopefully I'll get new fans coming in that will buy the old ones as well. And hopefully my income will increase. I had somebody contact me on Tumblr asking if they could use my music in streaming, as in like for their streams for gaming and stuff like that. And that's ideal. Honestly, like if you want to do that, go ahead, 100%. Be sure to credit me so that my music can spread so people will find me. But that's what my music is made for. It's like background noise. It's something that you listen to in the background while you're doing other things, mostly because it doesn't have lyrics. When I start making lyrical music, it's going to be a different story. I'm going to be spending more time on each individual song, making sure that everything's good. And I'm going to have to get better at singing. But so far, if you want to use my music in the background of videos or in the background of your streams or your projects or whatever you're doing, absolutely go for it. That's exactly what it's made for. And yeah, that's just a little update. Things are going well in some ways and not so well in other ways. And I really would like to make more money very quickly. But I'm very happy with how quickly I have been making money. Hopefully my car doesn't get towed or anything, knock on wood. Because that would absolutely suck. I wouldn't have anywhere to stay, and then I wouldn't be able to make music because I'd be sleeping very badly. I'd have to spend all of my energy figuring out how to live on the streets and, hauling my stuff around and figuring all that out. But there's no way I can afford another vehicle, and no way I can afford to fix this one because it's so old. The problems have compounded so badly that it would be like thousands of dollars to fix it. It would be more worth it to get a new vehicle, but even that I can't really do because I don't have, my ID is going to run out and everything. I don't have an address and to do all the paperwork. So if I could even afford it. So yeah, that's that. That's a little update. Thanks for sticking with my channel. I got some nice comments from one of the regular viewers the other day, which I appreciated. And I do have hope. I am still going. I'm just sort of focusing on, the things I need to actually do. Unfortunately, this YouTube channel has not been paying. I do put donation links at the end of some of my videos, and I put donation links in the description, but I'm pretty sure all of my donations have come from Tumblr, or at least the vast majority of them. So I just kind of haven't really been uploading here because other things have taken up my time. But yeah, there was a video before this one, and there will be another one after it. So thanks so much for watching, and have a peaceful day.